Very good evening. Today in this video we will see the simple sentences in German, and we will also check the conjugation of haben, and we will use the verb have to have, which is haben in German, in some of the sentence, and we will see so many examples. So this video is in series. This is like fourth lecture. Okay, so I'm uploading this in the playlist, right? So in order to understand this lecture, you are supposed to watch the previous lectures also. Right. Let me proceed. Simple sentence in German. The first and foremost important thing is that we have already discussed about this, right? Like if the noun is masculine, then it will take der article. If the noun is feminine, it will take the, and if the noun is neutral, it will take das, and if the noun is plural, it will take the, right? So just with this formula, with this understanding, we can make some translation. Okay, we can make some translation from German to English. All right. So the first sentence is the book is interesting. Okay, the book is interesting. So book is, we have already read, it is considered neutral. So das Buch is interessant. We call it interessant. Okay, interesting in German it is called interessant. So ist interessant. Simple. So this ist is what? This ist is the conjugation form of sein. If you remember, in the previous lecture I discussed that the conjugation form of sein is ist, right? So Buch ist interessant, right? Similarly, the second sentence, so the one vocabulary you might learn from this is interesting. The German word for interesting is interessant. The second sentence is the train is very fast. All right, so how you can write this in German? The train is called Zug. Okay, so der Zug ist very fast. Very, it is sehr, right? Fast is schnell. Okay, train is Zug. Okay, and the verb and the article would be there. Der Zug ist sehr schnell. Similarly, we have a sentence: the house is modern. House is modern. House always takes the article das. Das Haus ist modern. So, right? Next sentence: the building is tall or high. Building takes das. Das Gebäude ist hoch. Ist hoch. Hoch means either tall or high. Gebäude. Here you can say U umlaut. Okay. Similarly, the jacket is very big. Die Jacke ist sehr groß. Okay, very means sehr. Here also very, it is sehr. Similarly, here also very means, in German it is sehr. Die Jacke ist sehr groß. Groß means big. Understand? Similarly, we can proceed to the next sentences. These are the very simple sentences, right? So what you can understand from here is that we are having noun, okay, then we are having verb, plus here we are having adjective, right? Here we are having adjective. Okay, so noun, suppose like here we are making the questions. The book is what? It is noun. Is what? Verb. And interesting is what? Like adjective. Similarly, here you can say uh, the car is expensive. The car is expensive. The car is das Auto ist expensive. The pronunciation of expensive, it is teuer. It is teuer. Okay, teuer. Teuer means expensive. This is very common German word, teuer, expensive. So again, if you focus, the structure is noun, and then this verb, and then here it is expensive, which is an adjective. Since it is the beginning, we have just started, we will come towards more and more complex sentences, right? in some scenario the structure could be changed, in what scenario that the sentence structure would be different. We will cover those points in upcoming lectures. Similarly, the city is beautiful. The city is beautiful. The start is shone. Shone means beautiful. The city is what? The start. Okay. So the city is feminine. In German, the city is feminine. The start is shone. The day is very long, right? So the day is der Tag ist very sehr long is lang, right? Similarly, if I give the example, suppose for the time being, mm, 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 the chair is beautiful. Okay, suppose the example is the chair the chair is beautiful. So suppose this is the sentence and you have to translate this. What do you need to remember? Chair. So you have to check whether the chair is masculine or feminine, right? So you know the vocab of chair. Chair is like a stool. Okay, I will not tell you the article that takes chair. You have to write it by your own. Similarly, is, you know, beautiful is, you know, no. Is conjugation is like ist again here, and the beautiful is shown. So you have to write this in the comment. You have to make sure, you have to find what is the article of chair, like this stool. Okay, so this is all about simple sentence in German, where we come to know about the sentence structure, or what is the sentence structure, sentence structure, and also we come to know some of the vocabs also. I will repeat: interesting, interessant, very fast, sehr schnell, toll or high, hoch. In German, we write or in English, right? But in German it is order. Okay, it means yeah. In Hindi, yeah, or in English, order, or order. Okay. Similarly, big is gross, right? So this is all about the simple sentence in German language, and we came to know that what is basically the sentence structure, right? And we also not make sure, like we always keep this table in our mind. For masculine, the gender is the article is der. For feminine, the article is the, and for neutral, the article is das, and for plural, the article is the. Coming to the next slide. Next slide, this is very important slide. You know why? Because I'm going to talk about the conjugation of haben. In the previous lesson, in the previous lecture, I have completed the conjugation of sein. Okay, in the case of personal pronoun. Here also we will say the conjugation of haben verb in the case of personal pronoun or personal pronoun. Right. So similarly, like what happens? Okay. So I have changed the color. So in English, I, for I, the word, German word is ich. So suppose in English you want to say, you will say I have, right? You will say you have. You will say he he has, she has, right? Also it has, right? But we have, right? Similarly for you have, right? But they, even they have, right? All these personal pronoun will take have, like if it is except I, if it is plural singular, it will take has, and if it is plural it will take have, right? But in the case of German language, this haben is the base form of the verb. Okay, this is what, this is original. Okay, this is original verb. Originally we understand in English, like there is a word called suppose in English it is play. So play in itself is a first form of the verb, which is basically a original form. Similarly, haben is here original form of the verb. Now this haben is conjugated as per the subject. So again the subject is here ish. So it becomes haba, ish haba. So if you wanna say I have book, okay, so you will say ish haba book. Okay. Similarly, you, it is do, for you it is do, and it changes into hast. Okay, so haben changes into hast as per the subject. Here the subject is becoming do, so the verb is getting changed, that becomes hast, right? Similarly, if it is for informal and it is for formal, z, so again z becomes haben, right? I will tell you in the last, I will tell you one trick. Z, it is haben, right? Hope you understand, because what I'm saying, in German language verb is conjugated as per the subject, right? So haben is the original form of the verb. Okay, in case of I, in case of ish, it becomes ish haba, right? Second, in the case of you, if it is informal, it becomes du hast, right? Similarly, if it is formal, then if it is a z, then it will be haben. Haben means as it is, right? Like it will remain the same original form of the verb. Similarly, he, she, it. In English, he, she, it, we use has. Similarly, in German also, he, she, it, that is er, sie, es. We have a same verb, same conjugation of haben, that is heart, right? H-A-T, heart, okay? Similarly, we is plural form. So we have in English, in German wir haben. Okay, it is haben. Okay, again, so in the case of wir also, haben is there, the original form of the verb. Now coming to the plural case, informal scenario. So if it is air, okay, I have already explained what is air, right? What is this? So I will repeat again. So air, it is the informal way of addressing the people, okay, group of people. So it is air. So when, if the subject is air, it will take habt, right? H-A-B-T, habt, right? Similarly, if it is plural, then it will take haben, which is as it is, right? If it is plural they, again it is taking z, haben, right? So the rule is, the say the concern is that basically the concern is, in the case of z, let me write here. So z, right, whenever there will be z, it will always take the original form of the verb. Okay, it will take original verb. Okay, original verb, right? So here you can see sie haben. Also similarly, if you can see here, sie haben, right? Okay, so there is a condition, like it's not about all the time z, but if the z is what, you will understand now. If the z is addressing, uh, except like, in that case where, uh, like singular, except singular case, it is, it will be conjugated. Apart from that, if you see the first person, like you do hast, so but here if it is z, then it is haben, right? Similarly, where it is plural, it is haben, right? Again it is haben, again it is haben. So this way, this is the scenario. I hope it is clear to you, right? If it is too much, yeah, okay. So this is all about the conjugation of haben. You can memorize it. The simple formula is memorize: ich habe, du hast, sie haben. Okay, this is formal. He, she, it. Er, sie, es. It will take heart. Okay, heart. Similarly, wir haben. Okay, you, it is hab. If it is ear, informal. Plural, informal. Sie haben. Sie haben. All right. Is it okay or is it not okay? All right. Now you just think almost all the scenarios is equal to original form of the verb except the one which is she. Okay. Now we have a couple of examples. We will check it. Okay. The sentence is I have time. I have time. मेरे पास वक्त है. I have time. Ich habe Zeit. Now, if I ask you, I have water, what you will say? Ich habe Wasser. Now you will feel happy. You have started making sentence. You wanna say I have. You wanna say I have a car. What you will say? Ich habe Auto. Okay. If you wanna say I have one car, I have a car. So Auto, I have taught you already the article. So ich habe ein Auto. Right? So in this way, we will also cover sometimes this ein changes into einen, sometimes this ein changes into einem like this. Okay, so that is the case when we will learn about the cases in German language, right? That is accusative, nominative, dative, genitive. Understand? 3 to 4 types of cases are there. We will cover in the next sessions. So just for the time being, if it is you have time, du hast Zeit. He has time, er hat Zeit, because he has time. He is air. Okay, for air the conjugation is hat. She has time, sie hat Zeit. We have time, we is plural, and it will always take haben. Wir haben Zeit. You have time, ihr habt Zeit. It is from here. They have time, sie haben Zeit. Now, one thing did you observe? Again, subject plus verb plus object. Here object is right. So this is the structure. Subjects I like suppose we have time. We is subject here, so where is subject here. Have is verb, so haben is verb. Okay, Zeit is object here. So this is all about the conjugation of haben verb, right? In haben verb there is like you have to memorize z, like wherever there will be where and z, it will take the original form of the verb except this z which shows a she. And apart from that, you have to remember ich habe, du hast, and then er, sie, es, it is heart, right? And this in the case of plural informal ear, it is habt, right? And then the rest of the thing is same. So this is all about today's lecture. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the channel, because it is definitely, if it is helping you. If you have any questions related to the topic, please do feel free to ask me in the comment section. Thank you very much.